Hey guys, what is up?
All right, so we got an interesting topic today. For those of you guys that live in California, we're actually going to be talking about how California has changed since the early 2000s till up to now. So,
Yeah, lots of
California has
changes.
changed in so many ways, like the
Hmm.
inflation, the job market. I can go like on and on and on, which I can understand why people would be wanting to move out of California. Um, and
Yeah.
then it comes to everything that's going on in California with the uh, with the with the president, with the governor, all this. But so far,
Hmm.
I lived in California pretty much all my life. If there was another state I would want to move to, I would probably say maybe Utah or even hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, I'd say Utah right now comes to mind. Utah is a great place. Like when I went to Utah, it was like a
Hmm.
hill kind of vibe where, I'm more of a person that likes to live in like more of a secluded area. But I know
Yeah.
that comes with a lot of forest fires and when it's going to get hot in the summertime. I get it. But at the same time, there's just something about living in the hills and you wake up in the morning to see that beautiful view. And that's everything to me. And as far as for you, Ariana, what
Hmm.
do you feel like has California changed, or what has really changed mostly about California since the early 2000s?
Well, I feel like a big one is demographics. So you know, California is so diverse, which I really like. I really like diversity and immigration. Like so many different cultures are here, which has been really great. Like actually, I think that recently they even said how Hispanic population has surpassed, like they're like the largest ethnic group of our state. Like they've surpassed every other group, which I think is really interesting. And I also think like what I really appreciate about our state is like the economic opportunities and growth we've had, like with Silicon Valley and we have like agriculture and Hollywood. I mean, we have the world's fifth largest economy. And there was like a whole debate about making California like a separate state, like a separate country. And so many people supported it at one point. I actually supported it. I was like, sure, let's make it, we can be a separate country. I'm cool with that. I mean, we're the ones like driving the United States, to be honest. So why not? Um, and I think like California is just really, it's become, I mean, politically, it's become progressive and, it was just really cool. And the state is very into environmentalism and climate change, which I'm really like, for me personally, I find that really interesting. And so I think that's what's made the state so different. But I genuinely would really love to live in New York City. I think that that was like my goal, like since I was a child. Like I love New York City. I go there so many times a year. I mean, that's like the one area where I'm like, I want to move there so bad. Like I go and visit so many times, but it's like I want to move there because I just find New York City more of like a, I don't know, personally, I find it more vibrant and fun. Not that California is so boring. Like, I don't know. I find it a little boring. It's a hot take. I know people will think I'm crazy because they're like, California's not boring. I'm like, I know, but personally for me, like New York City is just way more fun. Like I just I just I don't know, every time I go there, it's like I always find something new to do and it's the city that never sleeps. Like and that's what I love. Like I feel like going out, like you'll go out 4 in the morning and people are just bustling, restaurants are open, like they're eating, and I love that.
And
Like I
guys,
love it.
and
So
guys, she's saying this because she's lived. So the thing is, Ariana comes from a small town in the Bay Area, so she's lived in like a small area most of her life. So it only makes sense why she would want to go to New York City, right? She's lived in California for a
yeah.
long time, and it's time for her to branch out. And I'm gonna miss having her in our California, But as you guys know, like those of
Oh, well,
you
I'm
that have
still
been
here.
that have been
Nothing is
in California for a while, I can get why you guys would think like, oh, like going to New York is like, oh, why would you? Because that crowded city life. If you like California, where would you move? Well, that's the thing. That's why she wants to leave California because she wants to like branch out and she wants to go to New York where there's like a lot more opportunities. Not to say California doesn't have opportunities, but I can definitely see her doing her thing in New York. So when you do get to move, I will be happy for you. Very happy.
Hopefully, I can tell you though, New York City does have a lot more career opportunities for me though. Like that's really big because I'm a journalist. New York is like the journalism capital of the world. Like California is really hard for me in terms of job finding. Like everything I want is in New York, so that's like easier for me. Um, like I said, I've been all over California, like the state. I've been with like I've seen it with friends and family. Like I've seen all different parts of it. And it's just in general, I don't think it's really a state where I mean, I don't know. Like, I wouldn't live long term, like forever here. I think that if I wanted to be super, like, truly happy, I would literally move to New York City tomorrow, live my life there, and I would enjoy it. I would come back to California because my mother lives here, but I would just go. But you know what? I don't hate California at all. I love it. It is my home. I grew up here, was born here. This is like my home state. It's just time for something new, you know? It's time for me to just kind of live somewhere else and experience a different part of life. But obviously, and I will say this, there is no hate for California. It's one of the best states in the country. I've been to a lot of states. Trust me, California's at the top. Like, I'm not even gonna compare California to a lot of other states personally. I just think it's not for me anymore. I think I've enjoyed it, but I'm time for me to kind of just like branch off and start my life somewhere else. But that's if I get an apartment there. Like New York City is so expensive. It's
Mm-hmm.
crazy.
Mm-hmm.
So it's not like, oh, it's so easy. Like, no, I mean, New York City is crazy expensive. So for right now, like, I'm obviously still gonna live in California because until you find something that's like cheaper, there's no moving. Like, you stay right here, you know?
But the best part, and I bet everyone can agree on this, of living in California is the weather, right?
Yeah, the weather's great.
We're all so
It's
spoiled
great.
with our California weather
Oh
to
yeah.
the point where us Californians, if we move to like any other state, we're gonna be like either
Yeah,
too
I
cold
can
or
say.
too hot. We're
Yeah,
I admit it, we're spoiled with our weather. Like
we are. We
we're
are.
in like
I
to
love that
us
though.
cold is under 50 degrees. Anything like right in the middle, 58 degrees, 60 degrees, we're barely okay. But for
Yeah.
people that are in like Canada, Utah, Idaho, they're gonna be like, are you kidding me?
Yeah.
You
And
guys are super
I
spoiled.
know. I mean, listen, I lived in Missouri for college. Oh my God. It got all the four seasons. It's like New York. It's the rain, the snow, hardcore snow, super hot. So like Missouri was like we had everything. California is like, no, you skip like half the seasons and you have like rain sometimes, or you get like nice weather and then you get hot weather, but it doesn't snow here. But honestly though, I don't mind snow because I lived in Missouri and snow was fine for me. So New York, I think I like I've been to New York during winter when it was really bad and I was fine with it. But yeah, no, I definitely think California weather is still it's top tier. Like
Yeah.
it's amazing. So it's not like any other state really.
There's a reason why California is so expensive. I mean,
Yeah.
but at the same time, like it's true. A lot has changed for California that's making
Hmm.
people want to move out. Um,
Sadly, because
or
it makes you sad because it's
yeah,
like a different
it's
state, you
it's
know?
definitely sad. But
Yeah.
I, for one, though, I'm not gonna say like I am privileged, but I am like I appreciate the fact that I'm here in California, appreciating the weather,
Yeah.
appreciating all the things that California has to offer, our nature,
Yeah.
our hiking spots, our um places are to go, like the beaches, California beaches. I love them, and I'm not talking about the LA
Great.
beaches, guys. Like I'm talking about Orange County beaches, like close to like Disneyland
Yeah.
kind of beaches, because I understand
Yeah.
you guys are gonna say, "Oh, those LA beaches though are so crowded, so dirty, so like people litter on the beaches all the time." Those those are not the beaches I'm talking about. I'm talking about all the ones in like San Diego County, Orange County, Temecula, all that stuff. And
Mm-hmm.
another thing is like we have great diversity, like Ariana talked about in California, which is what I really like about California is that we have so much diversity. That's
Yeah.
like I understand how like Ariana would feel out of a while after a while she would feel a little bit bored because you know she's been in like California for such a long time now. But for me personally, I don't think I would ever get bored just because like I'm always like going out. I'm always finding something new about California that I seem to love. But for her, it's her time, guys, and you know she wants to go. We can't, you know, she wants to go. It's time for her to go
Yeah.
and
Well,
support her goal
yeah,
as a journalist. And I,
I know.
I
That's
will, you know, support her every step of the way, no matter where she goes. So, Ariana, when you go to New
it.
York City, we'll be cheering for you, and I hope you get to find your dream job out there.
You know what? I hope to go to New York City. Like I said, it's so expensive there. It's like it's so crazy to find anything really, like if I can, but hopefully one day. I think for now, I'm gonna be in California for a very long time, honestly. I just like don't see myself moving so soon to New York because
Oh yeah,
like
yeah, yeah,
I said,
yeah,
it's a whole process. But you know what? I am grateful to have been here my whole life. I am not someone who's unappreciative. I love California in like compared to other states that I've been to, and I truly think it's an amazing state. No hate for it. I'm just ready to move somewhere else that's a little bit more fits my personality a little bit. But you know what? I love California and I would always, even if I move, I would always come back because like I said, this was my whole life like was here. Um, like you don't know when I was in Missouri, you don't know how happy I was to come back to California. It was a dream come true. Like Missouri, guys, no hate, was not my favorite state. I literally went for college, and the day I graduated, I literally was crying on the plane that I touched California land. Like because California compared to Missouri was just a whole it's like two different worlds for me.
yeah.
So I never will take it for granted. California is amazing. And yeah, like there are I genuinely I love it. I mean, so I would never not come back because when you go to a state that's not like California, you will miss California. Like I missed it every single day. And I
Yeah,
was so glad to get
you
out of
know,
there.
one last thing, guys, before we have to get going. So, you know that saying where like you never realize like how much you'll miss something until you actually, you know, you start to move on and then you realize like all the
Yeah.
good that you had back then, and you're just like, huh, I realized that I didn't appreciate all the small little things that whether that's California
Yeah.
or that's like either it could be like your parents or for people that have lost their parents. You start to be more appreciative of the stuff that they have done after they have like passed away. And you know,
Yeah.
it's sad that like we as humans like this happens to us after. And then it like hits our head like, oh, you know what? I realized I should have been more appreciative of the things that we had back then. And yeah. But anyways, with that being said, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed today's podcast.
Hmm.
If there's a state that you guys would love to visit to, and I'm talking to specifically the people in California that can relate and compare it to us, where would it be? I already said Utah. Right now, nothing else comes to mind, but yeah. Anyways, guys,
All
I
right.
hope you guys have a good weekend.
Bye, guys. See you later.
Bye.